was saying about university in general that it's like having matric finals every day.
Essentially, yeah.
It's basically that. But like, interestingly, in art school, you know, with us, we have to do a skills assessment. So you have to show what you're able to do before you get in. But when we're having reviews, I'm like, how did you get in?
Ooh.
Multiple people. I'm like, there's some really talented people there, including myself, of course. But I'm like, what happened? Is it because you're paying?
Yes. This is the guap. Are those people that are not as talented, are they rich?
I'm not even saying not as talented, does it?
Just not talented at all.
Sure.
Just not at all.
It's rough.
Oh shit!
It's
like
rough.
can't draw a stick man.
Like, okay, they can draw like basic stuff, but it's like, dude. And also, you know, the subtle racism, the unconscious racism is always there. Like, for example, I'm not even allowed to say this. Anyway, oh no, I can't. Anyway, so we have to choose a font, right, for a project that we had to do. I can't exactly say what the project is.
Yeah.
But this one person was going for an African-esque theme. And you know the font for Mr. Bones?
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm the only black person in this review group. And I'm like, isn't that the font for Mr. Bones? And then the lecturer looked it up and was like, oh yeah. And he's like, I don't think you should do that. I'm like, well.
I'm glad you said something.
Because I'm like, man, I know this font. I've seen this many times.
Hey!
Because we used to have like the DVD from Mr. Bones at home. I'm like, man, I've seen this many times.
Not you guys supporting blackface.
No, that was before. I mean, I was 8
That's
or something.
True. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
But yeah.
Otherwise, guys, before we carry on, Molwen.
Yeah.
And it's been a minnow.
Ninjani.
It's been a long time. I should have never left you without a dope beat to step to.
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So shout out to if you know what that song is.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them and shout out to you for knowing your shit.
And you're old as fuck.
Nah,
Like us.
I'm not old.
I'm
older, but I'm not old.
You're old. Within the 20s, you're old.
When you're in your 20s, you're old.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, you within the 20s are old.
Me?
Yes.
Not even.
Yes, and your birthday's in a week.
There's a particular bitch who edits this podcast.
I didn't feel like
who's really at the end of the 20s.
I don't mean it like that.
I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Yo, now you're gonna tell my mom. I didn't call you old. I'm fucking sorry.
No, it was me. Me.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the tomatoes at me.
I'm turning 26 for those who care.
Don't lie. You're 35.
Mm-mm.
I'm kidding.
Not yet.
I'm actually really excited to get
I anticipate being wealthy at 35, so that's how I know it's not true.
Stepping stones.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I'm personally excited to get old. I'm personally excited for 40. I don't know why.
I'm excited for 30s. Like mid-30s, I really feel like that's going to be me at my highest self.
Yeah, no, for sure.
32 to like 36, I feel like, I'm going in.
Yeah. Dimlo. Kwase crash. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Love our mothers.
Guelo kwase crash.
Hey, woman. My cousin's mom says that a lot. Hey, woman, to my mom. Just like,
hi, mom. So aggressive. This is Conversations Without Context. We suck at giving intros.
Oh my gosh, welcome.
We suck at giving
I
intros.
forgot. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
My brain is personally fried.
We'll tell you why in a jiffy.
I feel like my brain is personally a burnt egg.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Please like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll try not to leave too much of a gap, especially when the season isn't finished.
Don't make empty promises.
Well, I said we try. I said we'll try. We'll try, Almaz.
Mm-mm.
Fucking hell. Anyways.
Rugby.
Take him to the rankings. Remember that? We were whiling.
You're so Eastern Cape. Oh my gosh. You're specifically a very PE person. I love that. That's a very shout out to old people from PE.
We were whiling with that shit.
Correct. I don't know why they banned the black songs because they were the best ones.
They banned it because
in high school
you know who they is. They couldn't sing along because they didn't want to put the effort in. But then when we sang 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? God. They didn't sing along with us.
Thunder, thunder, thunderation.
Wait, what was that? Langoma. We sang all the time. They didn't sing with us. So at some point we were like, okay, so if you're not going to sing with us, let us sing our own thing. Because either way, you're not participating. So that was why.
Wow. Hectic.
I had to fight to make sure those red mountain bags were allowed.
Really? It was you?
Yeah.
I love that.
He literally called me to his office and he was like, well, let's talk about it. And I was like, sir, you do realize like people are on taxis. They are walking distances. Yeah. It doesn't make sense if your stuff is in the locker. If most of them have lockers, if your textbooks are all here, you're taking the stuff that you need. You bring the stuff that you need. You can go fetch your stuff in between classes. I don't understand the problem because
you're traveling like an hour and a half to school,
and you're also a target, low key.
Yeah,
on the lowest of keys, you become a target when you're traveling
because you're wearing school uniform. You're a kid,
and it looks like you're carrying a lot of valuable stuff, even though you're not. It's just books. I mean, books are valuable. Read, kids. But you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. Like, and it was like you're in a taxi. Now you have to carry this fucking fridge on your back.
You arrive in your area and it's like nighttime already, or it's dark in winter.
I was like, so it doesn't make sense what you're asking people to do, especially if their stuff is done, they have what they need.
And it's not like people were failing.
Exactly. So he was like, okay, as long as it's black.
I love that. I didn't know it was you. Shout out to you.
Yeah. I do my thing.
Blacks in power. I love that.
Did.
Which reminds me of something I told you yesterday. There's this video of a woman in Walmart. There's like a self-checkout thing most in Walmart. There's a self-checkout thing in America, whatever. So she's like scanning her goods, but she's covering the scanner with her hand and pretending to be scanning all the goods as she's going. She bought like a gangload, like refill your pantry type food, and she paid $5, walked away. Somebody said black woman in tech. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Man.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying
I do not encourage theft, but
the thoughts and views of expressions are not of our own. Purely for entertainment.
However, if you gotta do what you gotta motherfucking do,
listen, life is rough out there.
Listen, the cost of living is at an all-time high.
I mean, in America, like an apartment can cost you $1,000, which is $16,000, and that's like studio, bachelor, half bed.
And in New York, a bachelor is $2,000,
bruv. What
entry level? I mean, but only 24,000 nyanga for a bachelor flat. I imagine. Fuck off. I'd fuck you and fuck your family, honestly. Bro. Imagine.
Honestly.
No. Take my ass somewhere to Nebraska or some shit. Nebraska? Take my ass to fucking North Carolina, bitch. You think I... The fuck am I doing in New York?
Take me to Saskatchewan. What do you mean?
The fuck? Take me to Cincinnati, nigga. The fuck? I got no business being in New York. Actually, take me to Atlanta. Atlanta is expensive, but it's still affordable.
You been there?
No, but the cost of living is lower than New York and LA, and it's black as fuck, so I like it.
In New York, I'm really rock.
Mostly for the strip clubs.
I want to go to a strip club
because I just want to see some ass shaking.
Yeah, some
pee popping.
Where was the strip club you went to?
It was the one with the helicopters. With the planes. With the plane. The one that, the plane that has a banner that always...
Yes?
It's that one.
Where is it?
Somewhere in town.
We have to go.
It's boring, I promise you. It's boring.
We have to find a strip club then.
It's boring. Like, it's very much like almost burlesque. Like, in a sense, not really burlesque. It's like, it's very much like from a distance, they're just dancing naked.
Oh.
And like, it's very much sensual, like,
Oh. It's not like...
It's not twerking.
Because I'm imagining like Atlanta at
No.
type.
That's the only reason why I want to go to Atlanta.
That's my expectation for strip club.
No. That's not it. You'll be thoroughly disappointed.
There was this one video.
You might enjoy it if you get like a lap dance.
I forgot to share it with you. There was this one woman, this dancer, she climbed like there's like this warehouse type building, the strip club. She climbed all the way to the top and she twerked upside down. Like her legs were spread on the ceiling and she twerked upside down on the pole. I was like...
Oh, I thought you were going to say she fell.
No, she didn't fall.
Okay, good.
There was one who did like this... She dropped from like the top. It looked like it was like 2-story from the inside. She dropped from the top and she like held herself like just as she was about to get on the floor.
Yes.
I'm like, holy shit.
Was that planned?
That was purposeful.
Oh, no, ma'am.
I want to see that. I want to see Cirque du Soleil booty.
They gotta go to the Olympics. I keep telling you, strippers need to be in the Olympics. Because let me tell you America, that's one more gold medal for them. That's one more gold medal.
I've seen some American videos and it's gorgeous. I don't know. I don't think we have that here. I feel like here it's not to downplay anybody's grind. But like, I don't know. I want to see that type,
I'm sure maybe Gauteng.
Apparently there's one in PE.
Huh?
Apparently there's one in PE.
There's pussy popping.
I don't know if it's amazing.
No, I don't trust that. Also, I don't want to go to the one in PE where like I might recognize you.
See your teacher from grade 10.
Nah. Oh, first of all, none of them. I don't want to go anywhere the way could quite possibly. Is that? You know what I mean? I don't want that problem. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Do you ever just wish when you're wearing a mask people don't recognize you?
Yes.
Because it's like, sometimes I just be walking and people are like, when someone stares at you like they know you, I'm just like, fuck, bitch, like.
This is what happens when you're sexy.
Oh my gosh. No, I mean recognize.
And no one recognizes ugly people. I'm joking. I'm fucking joking.
Thank you for listening. I'm done. My contract is ended.
Yeah, no, but also like, and somehow even with my mask on, I do have a resting bitch face, so people don't usually. Which personally I'm grateful for because I don't like to be talking. So
people don't try it.
Huh?
They don't try you.
Some people do. People in positions of power, they do. But the general people around me know. It's a no.
They don't try it.
No. I think also because of me, I come at the gate swinging. Like, I do come at the gate on some, don't try me, bitch.
Yeah.
And it's not the best way to make an impression, but it works.
It's a way.
It works for me.
That's why I think you'd be a good dominatrix, because...
What?
You give that intimidation.
It's the segue for me.
It's a good intimidation thing.
I don't want to be anybody's dominatrix.
Okay. I mean, no, you don't have to touch them. Just look at them.
Did
I don't know. Nothing. You don't have to say anything. Looks can kill.
Let's keep men in a cage.
Oh. Hey, listen, there are people who are willing to pay for that.
I'm not willing to do it.
There's this weird... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm kink shaming. No, I'm not sorry. There's this weird thing.
That's the way you quickly took it back. That's the way you quickly took it back. I'm kink shaming.
There's this thing now where people... Well, not now. It's been a thing. Where people they have this kidnapping fantasy. And you can pay, like... Maybe, let's say, you choose from the week of, I don't know, the 1st to the 7th. Mm-hmm. Any day you say the company or whatever picks, and then they can fake kidnap you. And they keep you there for, like, whatever amount of time you've paid for. And then they do whatever, like, say you want to be whipped during that time. They will whip you.
There is a market for everything.
Every single thing. They will whip you. They will do whatever stuff you want. Maybe if you like blood play, they will do that.
Well, they also...
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If that's what you want.
Okay.
Some people are like, no safe words, all that stuff. Like,
no safe words?
Yeah, like, people are like hardcore out there.
I mean, I thought the safe word at the very least, because you're paying customer.
Yeah. But of course, like there's boxes you'll tick, like yes to this, skip a box that you don't want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite intense.
Yeah, you think?
It's quite intense.
That's a lot for me to handle.
Remember, I think this was a Vice. Of course, it was a Vice video. I think it was a Vice video about kinks and stuff. It's very interesting.
Now I need to watch that.
If I can find it. Oh, I mean, sorry, Vice, if it's not you, but it's most likely you. I mean,
based on your track record.
Based on your track record.
He's a trifling ass motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Okay, wait, how did we even get to this portion? Because now... Life has been intense for the both of us. Over the last month. I mean, to be honest, the whole year,
the whole life,
the whole year. And I think for most of them we were able to record in advance.
Yeah.
It's just the last couple of weeks that we didn't cover for.
We were diligent, you know.
Yeah, it's like, no, let's have one thing that we enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And so, so life happened.
Yeah.
Work has taken my entire soul. It took my soul by putting its hand right up my rectum and ripping it out of my intestines. So it was a bit harsh. I think they could have gone in a better way, but life has been rough for me, mentally, professionally, emotionally. It's been a lot of headaches, nausea, anxiety, like depressive slumps.
WebMD says you're dying.
Yes, depressive slumps, and crying. You, what's up?
Life has been rough in the most holistic way.
That's so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
I have to use my psychology degree somewhere.
That was beautiful. That was just gorge.
Financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, mentally, familiarly, platonically, all of it.
Listen.
I haven't been talking to anybody because I'm so stressed in my mind. It's like when you're so... you have stuff to do, but your body just cannot... I don't know. Like, there's a disconnect between wanting to do it and doing it.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Like, on Thursday, I took the day off. I didn't go to school. I slept. I didn't do anything because I was like, this anxiety is jumping out of my mouth. I cannot do anything. I mean, it was cute because I got to watch some shows, not in a good way because, I started watching Euphoria.
It's Dimple, sorry.
No.
Stop! What was that voice?
I started watching Euphoria, but then it triggered me. So then I was like...
Why would it trigger you? You doing drugs in school?
No, I'm not. It's just the themes are very... it's quite a lot. It's quite an intense show.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of violence. Yes, a lot of violence, domestic abuse, substance use, mental issues, body issues, all that stuff. Like everything.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's there.
But then it's like, with shows like that, it's weird because it's like, why is there so much sex with teenagers? I mean, on a show, it's about teenagers who have a lot of sex as well. I'm like, why? Yeah.
Are they all seniors, at least?
I think it starts off when they're like 14, 15.
They're fucking at 14?
Yeah.
Is that not illegal to show? How is that legal to
show? I mean,
show?
the actors are adults, of course.
Yeah, but still...
like, there's a lot of nudity, a lot of sex. it's just like, guys, I mean, a lot of people were saying that it could have been better if it was based in college, because...
but I mean, to be honest with you, there's a lot of teenagers out here fucking.
True.
So let's not pretend like it's far-fetched.
It's not. Okay, the story is a little far-fetched in terms of, like, the drugs, because the main character, or the person that's Zendaya's character, Rue, she does, like, cocaine, fentanyl, Xanax, I think.
How's she still alive?
I'm like, how's she still alive, firstly? And also, how is she affording this? Because at one point, there was a time when she went to the dealer and wanted to get drugs for $120. I'm like, where are you getting this money? Because if you look at her family, her mom is the sole provider. Her dad passed away. They're not living in, like, lavish mansion or something. I'm like, where are you getting this money?
It's the power of television.
I love that. Love that.
Power of television. So anyways, you didn't watch that? And what did you end up watching?
No, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
I'm 3 episodes away from finishing season 2.
How many seasons are there?
2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I watched that. That's been me. What about you?
Has school been like...
School has been terrorizing me. School, I think also because I have to work and school. I'm just tired all the time. Just all the time. My sister was like, oh my gosh, you must be so tired. I'm like, I can't tell you guys context, but like, you get.
You can hear from my silence that I'm extremely irritated.
She's like, oh my gosh, you must be so tired. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I sleep like 3-4 hours during the week. Yeah, I would be. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway.
I listen, I don't know how you haven't exploded yet, because I would have by now.
Let's not get into it.
So school has been kicking your ass, work has been kicking your ass. Have you been able to, like, how is that balance of the two? Have you found yourself like falling behind with the other one, and then if you do, what do you prioritize?
I've been prioritizing school mainly. I mean, I've been doing well. I recently got a distinction for one of my things, which was amazing. The other ones are like 70s, like just below 75, which is annoying, but great. You know?
It's giving,
but it's like, if you could just give me like 1-2% more, I would have gotten a distinction. But anyway, I'm doing well in school. My lecturers really like my ideas. They're a fan of me, you know. I'm great. I'm an amazing artist. But it's like, at what cost? You know?
I mean, also my thing is like sustainability, because you have your foot on the accelerator. Yeah. But it's only so long that your foot can stay on the accelerator for.
There's only so much petrol, you know?
That too.
There's only so much petrol.
That too. And I hate to use petrol as my metaphor, but my tank is empty. Like, I literally...
You're refilling with like 20 rand, it's not getting...
I'm not even refilling, does it? I'm pushing the car by hand. And I'm thinking, hopefully I can get to East London this year. That is like, that's my... I'm so empty, guys.
Hey, bruh.
I got nothing left to give.
Hey.
I'm so empty. So I don't know where last we left off, but after I had a couple of days off, which for some reason everybody thought that I would come back a new person, revitalized.
Yeah.
I came back to just a lot.
Yeah.
And it has been a sustained a lot. There's been an increased a lot. And it's not good for your mental to have that sustained level of emotional distress.
Yes, that's true.
So a couple of weeks back, at a very bad evening, I don't know why, I don't know what set it off, because I mean, I've been going through it for the minute. I'm still going through it, but I just couldn't. Your girl just started crying.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't stop. And then I was like, I won't see what's going on. And I couldn't stop the whole night. Woke up the next day, I was crying. I went to work. I'm like, what the fuck? How am I still crying? Yeah. Cried at work like maybe 3-4 times. Eventually it dried up because I had meetings to go to.
Love that schedule crying.
I had meetings to go to, and then there were certain people that I just couldn't see myself cry in front of.
Yes,
so
I get that.
ego took over, and it was like, you're not gonna catch me doing that.
Yeah.
And then on my way home, I also started crying in the bus station, and then on the bus, which is just it's so stupid. Now imagine somebody just walks past me at the station, like, why are you crying? I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know, dog.
Luckily, I wear glasses and I had a mask on, so you couldn't really see.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It covers up quite, like, most of but my mask was really wet that day.
You didn't have an extra? Okay.
I didn't anticipate that the waterfall would still be falling.
I get that.
Actually I did. I probably did. I just didn't think to use it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, that, I realized that, okay, cool, I gotta get back to this place of being cold about the situation, in the sense of, like, that just completely 100% detached.
Yeah.
But then it's like, if I think about it, and if I think about it, it does low-key kind of, like, if I talk about it, not now, but I don't know, if I talk about it in the moment when I'm stressed as well, I can feel it coming, and then I'm like, oh, change topic, then I change the topic. So I've learned avoidance is a fantastic way of coping.
In the moment. It's great in the moment.
I've learned that, kids, if you want to solve your problems, avoid them. It's just, to me, is what... No?
No?
Why? Works for me.
I mean, it solves the issue of crying. But doesn't solve the issue itself,
Oh, but I didn't... listen, the issue I know I've given up. It's not going to be solved. I'm stuck with that issue for quite a long time. That's just what it is. I just need to figure out how not to cry every few minutes. And so yeah, it's been tough. I've mentally, it's been very tough. I've been so drained and so empty. I couldn't even. I'm starting my 3rd week now where I haven't cooked. I don't anticipate cooking at least until June. Yeah. Because I just stopped, because the problem is, before that, I'd, like, so after I had a little bit of leave at end of March period, I was able to clean and, get my life together. After that, I haven't been able to fully clean and get my life together. Today, when I knew you were coming, because out of pure shame, I just had to clean. Like, I just did. I think when I thought you were coming on Saturday, I did the dishes. Yeah. And then you were like, no, I forgot. And then today...
I should just tell you that I'm coming every day.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
And then this morning, I decided to sweep. Like, if you saw what this place looked like, this place is not clean by any strokes of the imagination, but it's presentable. You know what I mean? So, I hadn't had the energy, the will, to clean or to do the dishes. Like, the dishes have been sitting in my sink for an indecent amount of time, more than I'm willing to share. It was horrendous. It was not cute. The only thing that I was doing was taking out the trash, just because the bin was full, and I didn't want bugs and shit, fleas. Yeah. But everything else was like,
fleas.
Trash, attracts flies and stuff. That was the only thing I didn't want. But everything else could take a fucking hike. Honestly, at this point, there's so many things. Laundry that I need to do. Fuck. I need to clean this fridge. I need to clean this microwave. Yeah. I need to clean my bedding. It's a lot. Everything's also a lot and very overwhelming and very pressurized. I personally feel like it wasn't necessary from where it was coming from, but that's just the way that things are. And so I've been trying to slowly get back some level of energy, some level of smile. I just want to sleep all day and not be bothered for like a week, 2 weeks.
Same.
2 weeks.
Same.
I don't even want to talk to anyone at home. I just like, no offense, anyone at home. I don't
late now.
Yeah, but I don't want, like, not even you, not even anyone. Like, I just want to be like left alone, me, Wi-Fi, and a shit ton of food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And just be. Maybe go for a walk or whatever the fuck. It's been tough. It's been really rough, and so that's why we've been MIA. Apologies. In that time, there's just literally the amount of overtime and the amount of shit that you was dealing with. There wasn't enough time to record. There wasn't enough energy to record, and we also had no energy and nothing to pour into this. Like,
yeah.
If we even like got the energy to do this, we weren't going to be able to give you anything like of worth
or anything that we would have been happy to share.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so it's us digging ourselves out of the slumber. It's a new month. Out of the slump, sorry. It's a new month. Let's try things out. I don't think anything's going to get better for me until July, honestly. And that's rough because it's 2 months to go.
Yeah.
I think maybe July I'd be like, okay, breathe. But then August I'm back in the cock and it's cock.
No matter when you said that, sorry. I'm laughing at your live. I'm laughing when you said it.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm right back in the cock.
Yeah.
In August until September, and then October to the end, and then
December. Oh yeah, you guys don't even get like a proper December.
And in Westgate they've moved out board exam to December as well.
Why?
Because they're like, no, but we know that you guys have a hard time studying when you're also chasing deadlines and stuff like that. So, like, also fuck our December holiday. Is that what you're saying?
Did they say when?
14th.
I thought you were talking about like that first.
No.
Damn.
We get, because the thing is our exam, we get our scenario like 5 days before the exam.
And then you have to just research that, and then you can answer
on the day. So technically we'll get it on the 9th or something like that.
Yo.
It's very rough.
Can I share something that I learned the other day?
Tell me, sweetie pie.
Something that kind of made me sad as well. Maybe you'll be sad. I don't know.
I'm already sad.
But then somebody was talking about burnout.
Oh yes, I've burnt out. I'm gone. Like, you know this burnout. I'm ash.
You're ash. No, okay. you. The wind has blown you away. Actually, I think.
Ash is ZP. They're in the ocean.
Then someone was like, "It doesn't. Burnt out can't be cured in like a couple of days or for a couple of weeks. It's like a year's thing." I'm like, so I'm going to be tired for forever, basically.
I've resigned myself to know that I will be tired until 29.
Yeah. And also, this also broke my heart because I was thinking also about children, because I want to have children eventually in my life. I'm like, because now I'll get a job and I want to have kids, but then I'm like, job and kids, and I'm tired. And also, like,
what if you're with someone who wants bums also?
Oh gosh.
Whoever you end up with, what if they want bums?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
But you're also a pillar princess, so I guess that can happen.
Shut up. Also, shout out to all the pillar princesses. We love us. Love you. But I'm thinking, like, there's so much that I want to do. I'm also thinking about, like, pregnancy and how horrifying that is as well on its own. I learned so much. I've been, like, researching pregnancy for a bit, and it's so terrifying. It's just getting worse and worse.
Everything could kill you.
Everything. Yeah, even learning that, I learned that your vagina can prolapse. Like in a canal can just prolapse and just be like outside. I'm like,
just push it back in.
And then I learned that
it can tear all the way down to the asshole.
I learned that when they're stitching you up, there's something called a husband stitch that they can do without you even knowing that they're doing.
Which is what?
Husband stitch is tightening. Like, okay, pause.
Ah, my feet are numb. Help me.
What?
Close. Okay. No, my foot is really numb.
Oh my gosh.
I've got pins and needles.
How do you...
Other way. Try to get this way.
This way.
Yeah, let go.
Why? Why is it that way?
Because that's how all blinds work.
What the fuck?
That's literally how all blinds work.
Okay.
My foot is numb, my boy. Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so I learned that there's something called a husband stitch as well, where they will do an extra stitch to make your pussy tighter.
Oh.
And that's why it's called a husband stitch, because the husband would normally ask the nurse to do one more stitch. That's evil. That's so evil. And then some women or some people have had issues then with that stitch because it's tighter and certain things can't happen, or they can't do certain things. Like also, for example, putting in a tampon would be a lot more uncomfortable. Sex might be more uncomfortable because now it's a bit tighter than what it was. Oh my gosh. And it's
amazing how we go through all that and we're still trying to accommodate men. At the end of it all of that, and then at the end, but we have to accommodate her husband. What the fuck?
Ew.
Absolutely not.
This is why I have now denounced my attraction to men. I'm now fully gay. I'm done. Thank you.
Says the person with a dick appointment.
Where?
I don't know. I feel like
I don't have no dick.
You'll find it.
I don't have no pussy. Like, I got nothing.
You don't?
I got no genitals.
Oh.
No genitals.
So how do you pee?
You're boring, actually. I mean, other genitals.
Other people's genitals. Okay,
yes,
okay. Well, you should have been that Pacific at the beginning.
Yeah.
You should have been Pacific.
Any hoozle. I need a pee. I need a bus.
Okay. It's a lot.
I need a bus.
So, okay, guys. Saribona next week. Hopefully.
I almost swore. I'm sorry. I was gonna cuss.
You just said a piss.
No, a swear word.
Okay.
Piss is not okay. Is piss a swear word?
Mm-mm.
Like, would you let a child say piss?
No.
So it is a swear word then.
No. They can say it when they're 16.
Okay. Like, it's your birthday. You could finally say it.
Funny story before we leave. I think one time we were playing a song, my sister and I, and then my nephew was there. And then, I don't know what happened. I think he was singing along, and then he just said nigga out the way. And then he looked mortified. We were just laughing. We were like, canning ourselves. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shit, we were like, and then we realized, okay, we're supposed to be parents.
Oh my gosh.
Bad, but in the moment I was laughing at how terrified he was. I was like, what the fuck?
I can imagine him though, being embarrassed.
No, he will. By the time he's in high school, he's gonna be nigga. Yeah. And also, because I think the only time he really listens to rap is when my brother's driving him.
Yeah, I don't see your nephew as a rap.
No, he does like it.
Oh, he does like it. Okay.
We just don't let him. We just don't let him.
Okay. You should let him listen to mumble rap. At least he won't be able to hear what they're saying.
He does. He liked that that Roddy Rich joint. When I stop at the box, no.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I hate that song so much. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't understand. What is the song saying?
Nobody knows.
Anyway, guys, you have a song for the people?
Please pass me my phone.
Okay.
There is new Billy Woods.
Mm-hmm.
I have been eating. I have been fully fled. I've been fully fed. There's a whole entire week I've been listening to Billy Woods. My favorite song from his new album is called No Hard Feelings. It's gorgeous. It's delicious. And you have to listen to it. actually the whole album. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the album, but
Ethiopies.
Exactly. Billy Woods, No Hard Feelings from this year.
I got nothing for you. I've been listening to some old shit. I got nothing for the people.
When you can, please listen to Billy Woods.
Yeah, I know you told me, and I stay forgetting. Sorry, cut that out. Producer also hates it when I don't listen to the stuff that she sends. And I know I'm trash. It's not even like you have to tell me. I'm just looking forward to K-Dot's new album, May 13th. Let's go. Let's hope
That's adorable.
Let's go hope it goes 5 for 5.
Yeah. Oh, you should also listen to what's his face? Vince Staples' new album as well. It's dope. It's a vibe.
You know, Vince Staples, I don't know why, but sometimes his personality just throws me off.
How so?
He just gives me he's just a dick.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. I'm sure you're a great guy, Vince, but your interview, sometimes I can't watch them. I'm like, so you're just gonna be a dick the whole time? Is that what we're doing?
I think he doesn't like interviews, but then he still accepts them. That's what I get from his interviews.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm Nando, but guys.
Let me give you another song.
Sure.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you. So we got Billy Woods currently, and then we got who else?
There is the new Pusha T.
Yeah. Have you listened to it?
I only done one run through and I never felt the need to go back. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But I'm gonna recommend another Billy Woods. This time Billy Woods and Kenny Siegel. Red Dust from his Hiding Places album. It was great. It was a great time. Yeah. It's the one where he says, I want to suck the marrow out your bones.
Ah, yes.
Love that. I fucking love that shit. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy.
I feel like you'd start crying happy tears if someone was dicking you down like that.
No, it's not about sex.
Oh, okay.
It's about he's talking about his enemies and how he'd suck the marrow out your bones. He would violent and then
that doesn't sound violent at all. That sounds
I'll
low key kinky.
No.
Why is it? I'll be like, thank you.
No. I'll play you the song. I think you'll like it.
No, I've listened to it. We listened to that song. That album. I showed you that album.
No, you don't.
Hiding Places, one with the crooked house. One with the SpongeBob joint. That was me, bitch. You're welcome.
Please listen to the new one.
Okay. Call up, babes. It's a long ass episode, but you'll do what it do.
Okay, thank you guys for listening.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your authorities to come through. Peace out.